What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we got back from the Corona Highlands after quelling the Lord of the Hollow Electrode. And in this episode, we need to talk to Commander Kamado as well as Captain Silene. But first, I want you to meet our latest team member. This is Adam. Probably wondering where the name comes from. Well, Gligar is clearly based off of sort of like a bat kind of thing. And I was thinking, well, I've already used Bruce in the past in previous series, so I figured why don't we name him after a different, even more amazing homage to Batman, Adam West. So our Gligar, and we're gonna hopefully get a hold of a Razor Claw here in the near future. But our Gligar is going to be not doing any really heavy lifting, but he's got to just be tagging along for the timing, especially given the area that we're going to be going to next, actually. But luckily, we're not going to be going there just yet. We got a few episodes before we get to that point. So real quick, a couple things I did off screen. I sorted out my satchel, obviously, and I talked to this guy, and I actually got myself a few crafting recipes. So now I have the recipes for all of the different types of cakes. The ones we were missing, well, we were missing the grain cake, but I already had a bunch of grains. We were missing the bean cake and the salt cake. Now the bean cake is specifically for fish and flying types, and the salt cake, if I'm not mistaken, is for like steel and rock types and ground types and things like of that nature. So now that we have access to pretty much every food source, I just need to get cake bases. But here's the thing. I'm a little low on money at the moment. Like, 7,000 is not a lot to go around, unfortunately. So we're going to have to do something about that here soon. And we're going to hopefully work on stuff like that in this episode. But first, like I said, we got to talk to Captain Silene and Commander Kamado. So let's start with that. And let's get our rank up done. You have progress for judge's worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. All right. You happy with it? I hope you're happy with it, because I would really like to craft Ultra Balls. You've earned your progress. Seems you earned yourself a star. And we are now level 6, or rank 6, I suppose, which is good to see. With this, you've officially attained the rank of 6-star in the Galaxy Expeditioning. You can now use Ultra Balls. Pokemon up to level 80 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now, too. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. And we got the recipe for crafting Ultra Balls. 1 Apricorn, 2 Iron Chunks, and 2 Tumble Stones. We also obtained a recipe for Max Potions, which requires a Citrus Berry and a King's Leaf. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. How much Overflow do we get, though? Not bad, actually. 2590 points. I could get that in a single expedition if I tried really hard. Now, I'm actually going to use this opportunity to craft as many as I possibly can get, which is 34. Not too bad. I need more Iron Chunks to get that. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also did get one other crafting recipe here. Max Ethers, Lepa Berries, and Pep-Up Plants. I actually did craft as many of these as I can. If you go to my everyday items, you'll see I have 3 of those there, which isn't a lot. They were basically all that I had in my box. I think it was Lepa Berries I was short on, but I had plenty of Pep-Up Plants. Regardless, now we're not going to have to worry about the PP issue as much. PP issue. Okay, so I'm going to grab a couple of side quests here, and we're going to be working on these as well with due time. So let's get all those really fast, and then we can follow up on those a little bit later. Cool. What's up, Laventon? Jolly good choice there. Let me fill you in right away. I was strolling along Prelude Beach the other day when I saw something swimming a little way out from the shore. Rather regrettably, it disappeared before I could snap a picture, but I only assumed this mysterious swimmer was some sort of Pokemon. From the way it swam, it seemed to be drifting on the ocean currents now. If I'm not mistaken, from the seas behind Jubilife, that would take it all the way to the Cobalt Coastlands. Sure leaves me wondering if the Pokemon was headed there for a specific purpose. Given the circumstances, I was thinking it would be good if we spoke with the good Warden Iskan of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. Well, we'll have to follow up with him, because we're going to be hitting... Oh, well, never mind. He's right here. I thought we were going to have to actually go there. Hello! Your message, Professor Laventon. So, you're looking for a Pokemon that was swimming towards the Cobalt Coastlands, yes? Well, I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you much based on that alone. There is one thing I can tell you. I've heard that long ago the Cobalt Coastlands was known as the East Sea, and a princely Pokemon was said to live in the waters there. The story of this princely Pokemon can be found in a tome called The Sea's Legend, but no one knows much about either the tome or its tale beyond what I've just told you. So that's all I know. I guess that wasn't much help after all. Sorry about that. I'll just take my leave then. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping we get a little bit more. Wow, that is an interesting place to leave the camera. Okay, we need to solve that mystery in due time, which we will, but Is that active right now? I don't actually want that active. Let me... No, it's on scaling perilous heights. It was just leaving the tooltip up for a little bit longer than I was expecting. Okay, so we still have a couple more things to do in here. Let's go talk to Commander Kamado next and find out what he wants of us and what he thinks of what we did in the Corona Highlands.
So Warden Melly believes that the frenzies of these Pokemon are some sort of trial set by Almighty Sinnoh. We cannot know if that is the question or not, but it does beg the question. Why ever would this Almighty Sinnoh drive the nobles to frenzy? Is it angered by something, or does it seek to drive a wedge between people and Pokemon? Well, far be it from us humans to fathom the thoughts of Pokemon. And what is that space-time rift anyway? What caused it to open? But you must be tired. Go on then, to the Wallflower. Get some rest while you can. I've instructed Benny to prepare you your his finest potato mochi.
Well, thank you. And you know, maybe I should have gone downstairs before I talked to Kamado, because now this is forced upon us, but that's okay. I'd like to expand the shop again with the crunchy salt that I gathered. But we can have this little conversation here. After a little drink, because my goodness. Oh, I am parched. Dinner's on Kamado tonight. Eat your fill. What an enticing aroma. My appetite just went through the roof. This is generous for the boss. Well, I've heard talks that our progress surveying Pokemon has made gathering ingredients a less onerous or at least less dangerous task. But can we talk about how you've gone from being someone nobody from nowhere to basically the hero of Hisui? Indeed, taking on such perilous duties has earned you a great deal of trust, Akari. It's like I always say, behavior is a mirror that reflects one's true nature. You let your actions do the speaking for you, Akari, and the message is clear as day. It doesn't matter where you came from. You're part of the Survey Corps in Jubilife Village now. Aw, I'm glad everybody likes me. Nothing could possibly go wrong. We're doing great. So now what? Isn't it nice getting up early? Oh, what's up, you two? Is it? It's not as if getting up early changes what you can do with the day. Yes, it does. It opens up possibilities, such as responding to Commander Kawada's invitation today in a timely manner. Well, I've got that same invitation. I had to wake up even earlier than you to run all the way here for it. Come on, no need to grouse so much over a nice little early wake-up. Are you coming too? I'm sure we can all guess what the commander wants with us. Probably something else. Some other lord that we're going to need to quell the frenzy of, I would assume. Well, we'll be heading on over that way. Oh, no, we're just going to appear right there, I guess. So what's up, Commander Kamado? What do you got for us?
You've now quelled the frenzy of 4 nobles.
On to the next one. When word of these frenzies arrived from all over Hisui, I feared what would become of us. But here we are, already preparing to quell the final noble. Yeah, who would have dreamed some stranger who tumbled out of the sky would be our salvation? Life never does stop surprising you.
The only lord left to be quelled is Avalugg, which lives in the Alabaster Icelands. He is also the largest of the nobles, according to what Irid had told me.
That doesn't surprise me. It is an Avalugg.
Your message is to quell Avalugg for the final lord, and perhaps in doing so, it may trigger some change in the space-time rift as well.
The Alabaster Icelands, huh? Avalugg may be the Pro Clan's noble, but my clan and the Galaxy team will have to step up to resolve this too, for the sake of a brighter future. Then us all meet in the cold reaches of the Alabaster Icelands. Until then. Okay, the Slumbering Lord of the Tundra.
No matter how many of these frenzied Pokemon you may quell, the fact remains that you are a stranger to our world. No small number of people still regard you with suspicion and distrust. The most you can hope for is to gain the trust of as many as possible. And to do that, you must prove yourself through your actions. Yeah, you keep reminding us of that, Kamado. I'm starting to think that the one who distrusts us is you, but okay. What? Silene? You alright? A Wurmple. Silene, are you really? Okay, that was an episode. Anyway, so you're to survey the Alabaster Icelands next. This is the most treacherous climb you'll face in all of Hisui. It would not be an exaggeration to say that you might be the only one among the Survey Corps I can task with surveying the Alabaster Icelands. You know your orders. See your mission through. Okay, we will head there. But man, first of all, I need some warmer clothes if I'm going to go that way. And also, we got other things we're going to be taking care of for a little while. So, I'm going to head back down here, and we are going to talk to this guy, who we're supposed to give some crunchy salt, Tauhua. If he doesn't, the Survey Corps recruit called the Lord of the Isles. Choi sent you to do negotiating for him again. You're looking a little perplexed. Wonder why the old man gets so stubborn over selling the shopkeeper a few things? If you bring me 3 hunks of crunchy salt first, well, here you go. No less than I expected you. Wish I could persuade you to join my corps. Now then, would you let me have 3 hunks of that crunchy salt? You can have it. I've still got another 5 to spare. There you be. Coronado Highlands' finest feature. If you were to see it in the wild, don't pass it over as if it were just another rock. The translucent mineral is great for making a potent Pokemon lure. You gotta break it up with a hammer, then get the chunks in a mortar and crunch them up right up. Grind them into a powder. Mix that powder with another ingredient and pack the mix together, and you'll get a crunchy cake that Pokemon love to munch on. Well, I can't send you back to Troy a failure. Since you so kindly brought me this crunchy salt, tell him I'll set him up with some new wares. I forgot, you want to know what happened between me and Choi? Well, that whelp made off with my dearest treasure. I'll never let him live it down. Oh, well, that was not a lot to go on, but okay, we'll have to go talk to Choi then. And I'm sure, now that we've gotten to rank up, some new side quests have opened up to us out there. Obviously, we have everything on the board that we have to worry about as well. A whole manner of things. And we're going to actually go over our missions here relatively soon. I'm going to talk to this girl as well. What's up, Choi? We got some new goods in stock thanks to you. But you seem troubled to something matter. So you stole Tao Hua's treasure. He said I took his treasure, did he? That's one way to put it, but the story is not so simple. Please believe me for now that it's nothing you ought to worry about. Given what a fine customer you are, I imagine I'll end up giving you the full story at some point. In case, we got some excellent new items. All right, well, let's see what you got. Maybe I can actually buy Ultra Balls off you directly. I cannot, but it looks like there's more cakes on offer, as well as max potions, which there's no way I'm spending that much on those. Are you kidding me? I'd much rather just make them myself with citrus berries. I could get some cake lure bases, though, so... Well, yeah, we'll just buy like 10 for now. It's not a ton, but it's something. Cool. All right, let's talk to this girl here. Hello there, little one. Hey, what's that Pokemon up there? What's its name and what's it do? Which one are you talking about? Oh, it's a Magikarp. Magikarp? Why is it called Magikarp? Is it a cool Pokemon? Is it strong? Can it fly? It's pretty cool. Is it cool? Why is it cool? Which part is cool? Tell me, tell me. Tell me more, please. You got to go learn about Magikarp, right? Can you tell me when you're done with its page, your Pokédex? Well, I actually don't know if we are done with it. We probably aren't. Are we? No, we're only at research level 5, so I'm going to need to fight a few of them, which is actually something I can definitely go do in the Cobalt Coastlands. But as soon as we head this way, Laventon and Ray are going to stop us, which is fine. I can deal with this. I think we're going to have another battle here. Next for the Alabaster Icelands? Not quite yet. I see. Of course, I'm all aware, too aware of the injuries done to some of our own good people because of the frenzies of the other nobles. There seemed little choice but to intervene. But this Avalugg of the Alabaster Icelands hasn't harmed a soul as I hear it. Does it really behoove us to go out of our way to subdue him? If Avalugg is as huge and strong as they say, there's a good chance he could start an avalanche. Avalanches don't require any Pokemon's help. They occur perfectly well on their own, you know. I confess I still have my doubts whether we should be getting involved in this case. No damage has been done so far, but if we send Akari out there, we'll be putting her in danger of real harm. People say the frenzies make the nobles suffer, right? So wouldn't it be kindness for us to quell the Lord? There simply isn't so much we don't yet understand when it comes to the noble Pokemon. We don't know whether their frenzies truly are causing them to suffer, nor do we know why they enter these states in the first place, or if this is all connected somehow to the space-time rift. What is it, I wonder, that the commander hopes will come about from our quelling the nobles, or indeed from surveying any of the Pokemon of this land? What is it he hopes to achieve? Protecting everyone? Indeed, the better we understand our Pokemon neighbors, the safer we'll all be. But if the real goal of this mission is to quell a noble for quelling's sake, rather than for the sake of scientific study, then... Professor? Nothing to bother yourselves about, unless I'm just being a silly sausage. You got a mission to carry out, haven't you, Akari? Then we'll support you in it. And it looks like we're going to have to do another battle. All right, but I'm going to win, and we will use our new buddy here. So let's do this thing, Adam. All right, so he's going to start. Are you going to start with Pikachu or are you going to end with Pikachu? You're going to start with Mr. Mime. Okay, well, that actually might be a little bit of an issue because Adam is not very strong against you. Okay, level 46. Let me actually switch on over to... Nah, actually, maybe not Genevieve. Let's switch on over to... Well, we can't just get away with a poison jab here, can't we? Let's do it. Let's try it. Let's see how much you do, Adam. Oh, okay. Well, that actually really wasn't so bad. We'll take it. That's right. I forgot Mr. Mime has fairy typing now. Then we got Staravia. Gonna use Quick Attack. Okay, not too bad. And Brave Bird. Okay, well, you suck then for that one. Well, if you're gonna be like that, I know I'm gonna use an Agile style Slash because I think I need to see that out of Gligar a few times. And then we will do another Slash. And there it goes. Adam's probably going to get knocked out here because of Pikachu. Maybe? We will see. Do your thing, little guy. Quick attack. Oh, it's going to do a double attack. Here we go. Iron Tail, and it missed! Oh, thank goodness for that. Okay, so you don't have anything that's going to be super strong on this, but maybe... Nope. Okay, that's not going to work. I was hoping. We'll switch you out for... I don't really have anything that can do a lot of damage here. I don't have anything that can do super effective damage, at least. Let's switch for Darko. Yeah, why not? Back you go, Adam. I just don't want you to lose out on your experience, so... Let's use... Could just use a really powerful attack here, like a powerful play rough. Let's try it. See how much this does. And maybe it'll one-shot. Hey! That's what I like to see. It is a Pikachu, not a Raichu, so I figured it would do enough. And battle has been decided. Beautiful. Way you battle makes fighting alongside Pokemon look like the most natural thing. And there we go. Some good experience for all, including Genevieve. So, well, I'll talk about it in a second. Good luck on your mission in the Icelands. It sounds like it'll be a perilous one dealing with a huge Pokemon like Avalugg. As for me, I'll set up for the Alabaster Icelands forthwith. See you there, my girl. And we will not be heading that way, but thank you anyway. There's also a mass outbreak somewhere, and it's actually in two places. We got a mass outbreak of Heracross and Perugly, but and Rapidash as well. We're going to head to the Obsidian Fieldlands, so let's go straight to the Fieldlands camp. My plan out here is to do a couple of things. So, first of all, there is one area I actually want to go to. Also, I apparently have one of these selected still. There's not a single, not a single area I haven't actually technically explored yet. But what I want to do is let's look through our missions here really quickly and take a look and see our requests, excuse me. So catch a Buizel and give a big Buizel and give to Dorian. I've caught Buizel, but I don't think I've caught a big one. I thought I spoke to Samugi. Well, I might have to do that again. Completed Pokedex entry for Kricketot. Okay. I need to, write all these down, dude. Completed Pokedex entry for Cherim. Excuse me. I didn't mean to press B there. Got to speak to Yota to learn more about his request. Mysterious Red Will-O-Wisp on Windswept Run at night. Okay. Might have to actually select that one. Wisps, yeah, we're doing that already. Male and female hippopotamus, which I actually do have, and I am going to probably do that when I get back, as a matter of fact. 10,000 points or more at the target practice game hosted in the practice field outside of Lift Village. Okay, we'll be doing that a little bit later. A niece about the materials that are needed for the medicine. Pokedex entry for Roselia, which I think we can do here. No. I'm trying to remember, where did we get Roselia? No, Roselia is in Crimson Mirelands. Yes, we can't do that here. Psyduck. Let's see. Oh, man, there's all sorts of these. A lot of these that I'm going to have to, follow up on. We can get the completed Pokedex entry for Magikarp as well. And then Hardy Grains, Hopa Berry, and Raspberries. Oh, my gosh, there's so many things for us to do. Catch a Nose Pass to give to Gully. I can do that. In fact, I can give them the Nose Pass I already have, actually. All of these are things that I'm going to have to check out. And where the heck is Gully, as a matter of fact? That is the question. Probably back that way, so we'll have to do something about that. Well, so the Windswept Run is down this way, and we'll wait till it turns to night before we worry about that. But my plan is to go, let's go work on that Pokedex, some Pokedex completion stuff here really, really quickly before we get too crazy here. We got all sorts of Pokemon that we can deign ourselves to fight out here. I also would like to collect as many apricorns as I can possibly get, because these are all going to be useful here in the future. It's just going to be a little bit of collecting, but also, again, working on Pokedex entries for things like, I don't know, there's Wurmple out here as well, and I don't think we finished that one. Number defeated. We've only defeated one. I could catch myself some light specimens as well, all things that we can just kind of add to our collection here. You know, might as well grab a few of them. Don't know if they're going to do me any good. Excuse me. Let's just catch a few of those. We also got a big old Beautifly over there. There's the light specimen that I wanted. Not bad. And I do also hear an alpha somewhere. Hello, Beautifly. What do I need? I mean, we're just going to basically just continue on working our way to the Pokedex because I am a little bit lagging behind. And also, I don't have any freaking rock moves here. Although I think I can get some on Adam. So let me change his moves really quickly. No. Ground, but no rock. Dang it. I wish I actually had some on hand, but I don't think I do. Maybe on Roddy? Nope. Son of a gun. Well, that ain't going to work out too well then. Actually, do I want Dark Pulse on you? I kind of do. You know what? I do want Dark Pulse on you, but I think I'm going to get rid of Dazzling Gleam because that is much less useful when I already have Hubert on my team. So, perfect. I guess we can just defeat the Beautifly outright. I mean, I could also try to throw this at it. Maybe we can catch it. Who knows? It's worth trying. Hey, we did. All right, well, that works. It'd be nice going around catching a bunch of these things. Where's the big one at? I hear you. Oh, it's a Luxio. Well, I don't want that. Thank you very much. But I am willing to see what I can do to work on your research level. Defeated with ground-type moves. Now, that I can do. And you already have one on you, don't you? You don't. Hold on. We're going to get rid of Rock Smash for Mud Bomb. Perfect. And then we can take you out and get a little bit more of our entry done. So pardon me while I do that really quickly. Should be pretty simple. It's not going to be a super strong one anyhow. I'm not too worried about it. So can I get... Nope, not an agile style. Well, let's do a strong style then so it doesn't freaking miss. And we'll just one-shot you. Beautiful. Okay. You know, always going to want to work on our research level as much as we can at every given opportunity. So let's do some climbing here. Because this is still really nice with Sneasler. We couldn't get up to some of these really high places up here, regardless of whether or not we've actually explored the sections that they're in. We got a bunch of Luxray over here. My goodness, there's tons of them. And then down here, I got to keep an eye out for... I don't actually remember where you get citrus berries exactly. I think... Oh, that was citrus berries. Literally as I grabbed them. Now, I know for a fact Magikarp are in this lake, so this will be a good place for me to... If I can descend here safely. This will be a good place for me to work on finishing that entry for that little girl. So let's do that. And there is a spot here where I can get a King's Leaf. And then we'll just kind of fight all of these. So where are the Magikarp at? There's a Gyarados, which actually, that's an alpha. And that one, I've almost got it done. So actually, which one has Thunder Punch? None of them have Thunder Punch. Actually, but I can change Darko's moves. I never got Thunder Punch on you, though. Son of a gun. Man, I am just barely unequipped for, like, all the things that I need. That's a little frustrating. Well, I'll leave you be then. We'll probably have to come back and get you later. I actually, I'm also trying to get money specifically so that I can get the piece I need for Rotom. Okay, there's the magic. I knew they were in here somewhere. All right, Magikarp, with you, Splash, giving it food, which actually for them I want to give bean cakes. And I've got one, so let's do that. There you go. Are you going to eat it? Oh, shoot. You're not going to eat it, are you? Magikarp! Oh, you dummy. I probably should have let it eat first. Are you just going to... You're just going to come up and say hi? I mean, they are the dumbest Pokemon in the universe, so I suppose that makes sense. Alright, well, fine. If you're going to be like that, then we'll just do this. I'll have to make another bean cake. I actually think I put all my beans away, though, so I can't really do that. You idiot. I could try other cakes, though. Maybe a honey cake would work? It'd be worth trying. Let me throw a honey cake and see if that works. Let's see. Come on. Are you going to eat it? No, you're not. I had a feeling. I think I have to get a bean cake, but I don't have any plump beans on my person here, so that's not going to work out too well. Shoot. Okay. Well, let's just take out another one then. Another battle. And you know what? I think this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to specifically use Calm Mind so I can watch it use Splash. Now do your thing. And I can actually do that a few times just to let it use it. Maybe we'll do it. Well, you know what? Let's do it 3 times. Because might as well. Raise those offensive and defensive stats a little bit more. Another Splash. Come on. Just keep working on maxing all this out. And is it going to let me go again? Yes, it is. Sure, I'll just use it again. I don't even care. It's totally a waste of time, but I just want to watch this thing use it a few more times for the sake of the dex entry. And then we'll see if we can encounter one more in here after I aerial ace this thing. We got to be dang close, though, right? We got a Tumblestone out of that. Let's see. That's 2 more, so we need... To see it while you splash 2 more times, I need to defeat 1 more. Ah, man, if I could have given it food. I guess if I catch a few more, it wouldn't be such a huge deal. There's got to be more around here, right? You would think. There's one. Oh, there's a couple. Okay, hold on. Let me get my wing balls. Come on. Catch it, please. Thank you. Maybe we can get a light specimen out of that? I think so. Possibly? Maybe I can get lucky. Nope, I didn't get lucky. Alright, I'm sure there's more floating around here somewhere, but I'm not really seeing them. So I might have to check a different area. I don't know. Maybe if I do a full circle, they've respawned again. What's up, Gyarados? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really seeing anything. Go get that Vivichoke. But yeah, I think we're going to have to leave the area and come back if we want them to properly respawn. So that's not going to really work out in our favor. Well, let's grab that then. And let's get the heck out of here. And that's going to actually probably be it. Oh, there we go. There's one. Let's defeat this one really quickly. And then we can call this an episode. Guys, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I almost forgot the name of the game for a second there. That was really, really silly. Yeah, but thank you all so much for watching this episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I hope you all enjoyed it very much. Next episode, we're going to continue moving around the Obsidian Fieldlands, working on some Pokedex entries for a little bit longer. Because I really want to put myself... I would actually like to get another rank up before we go to the Alabaster Icelands. But I'm also just basically trying to get cash because we need freaking clothes, man. We're going to a cold place. We don't got no freaking snow clothes. You kidding me? I gotta get my hands on something, and I also want to finish some of these requests as well, so it'd be nice working on all of those together. So, we'll spend a little bit of time working on that, but we're going to call an episode today. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.